Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a StuG III Ausf G. It's the Tier 5 German tank destroyer, otherwise known as a StuG. It's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town Encounter, and it's under the command of Clean Sweeper Marksman. Okay, well, he's armed with the 75mm gun. Now, which one is he armed with? Oh, it's the top one. Okay, it's the Tier 6 gun. 135 Alpha, penetrating 150mm with standard ammo, and he'll go up to 194mm with the premium. He's not carrying any HE rounds at all. Now, they manufactured 9,346 of this tank destroyer during the war. They started manufacturing them in 1940, and they offered them to the Panzer divisions, and the Panzer divisions refused them. They said they didn't want these, they're not tanks. Even though they were actually built from Panzer IIIs, or Panzer Mark IIIs I should say, they said they didn't want them. So, well, the German forces offered them to the infantrymen. And the infantry said, no, this is a vehicle, we're infantrymen, we don't need a vehicle. And so in the end, the German high command scratched their heads and said, well, who do we give it to? And they said, oh, we'll give it to the artillery. And that's exactly what happened. All of the StuGs during the war were armed, or rather crewed, by artillerymen, trained artillery. Basically, they are self-propelled guns. That's why they're crewed by artillery. In fact, it was in one of these vehicles that Michael Wittmann, the Black Baron, actually first got his first few kills in the Soviet Union. He took on a whole battalion, I think it was. It was a huge number of T-34s which were rolling towards him, and he had a StuG. It wasn't this particular StuG, it was actually a StuG III Ausf B, I believe, with the short nose gun, not the long nose 75mm you find here. And well, he actually managed to kill virtually all of the T-34s that were coming towards him, and that's how he got a bit of a reputation. Excuse me. Well, so far Clean Sweeper's managed to get one kill, and he's got another one. Of course, the blind kill was the KV-1. He managed to get into a position where he gets shot in the side, but it was a blind kill. He couldn't see him at the time, but just aimed where he'd last fired and got that kill. I was talking too much. There you go. In fact, recently, I believe the chieftain actually said you can tell which tank donated the hull to a StuG by how many road wheels there were on the vehicle. If there was 6 road wheels, it was half that number, and it's a Panzer III. And if it was 8 road wheels rather, it was then donated from a Panzer IV. But then he actually went and corrected himself a little while later. He said, no, the road wheels are not the true determinant of which vehicle actually donated the hull. In fact, there are some gentlemen on YouTube who know a lot more about the StuG than I do, and therefore I should really just shut up about this and commentate on the battle. I'm not very good at doing that either. Well, the enemies managed to make it all the way around to the west side of the map, and we are advancing on this side in force. So if there are any enemy up ahead of us, and there's bound to be some tank destroyers, they're about to get a rude awakening. We might get a proximity detect any second. Nope, nobody just around the corner. There's somebody normally around that corner of that ship. And they spotted a Valiant. But I think he'll just hold off on shooting this guy. Or does he? No, he doesn't. He's not bothered. So, I'm going to have that. I thought he would actually let his teammates put some rounds into the guy before he took the kill shot. You see, he missed out on the kill shot there because he let his teammates sneak in the kill, but there's the enemy Hummel. They've got 3 Arty, 2 Hummels and the GW Panther, and he gets the kill on that one. There's a little trick actually that somebody told me a while back. They said you can always fire the first round into a target, but if you want to get the kill, you have to let your teammates do some damage and wait until they get to the point where you've got them down as a one shot, and then you finish them off. So you hold your fire until the last moment, and then you kill steal just at the right moment. And that's what seems to happen to me quite a lot, because it's always somebody else who gets the kill in. Well, 2 tanks up on the enemy at the moment. There might still be somebody up there that we haven't spotted, but his sixth sense hasn't gone off yet, but he hasn't moved out the bush. Ah, there is somebody up there. It's the GW. Well, he can get a Pascucci's medal if he can kill that Arty. And I think he's decided, yes, I want that medal. But he's going up around the rock, just in case there was a tank destroyer hiding around this corner. Ah, there you go. There's the GW. Easily get the shot in here. The guy's turning to face us. Looks like he's got the stock gun though, because he's got no gun, no muzzle brake. Oh, and he did hit us, but he dies the next second. So good shot by the GW. Did get some damage, 194 hit points, but there's the enemy Hummel. Now this could be, I wonder if he's going to get to Dimitri's medal if he can kill the Hummel. Unfortunately, the other StuG's there. He gets one shot in. Can he get the next one in? If he does, he still won't have enough to kill him, and the enemy, his teammate in the Arty, gets the kill. So he misses out on Dimitri's, but he's got a Pascucci's. There's only 3 enemies left. An M10 who's in the town, a Cromwell who's somewhere on the western side of the map, and a KV-85 which we've lost sight of. The M10's been killed. There's the KV-85, and he's just going to drive straight into town. I don't think we need to worry about the Cromwell for the moment. I have the suspicion that the Cromwell might be going round the outside of the map trying to locate our Arty. Tactics coming into play here. I think he's going to go across the square to get at the KV-85. No, he's decided against that. He's going to go down this corner, cut across the pit, and oh, this is not very well. Oh, he's got a shot here. Puts one in. Oh, didn't pen. Goes for the weak spots. No, go for that. That's it. Easy. And there's Cromwell. He's got Top Gun. Will he get another kill? Yes, that Cromwell's definitely after the Arty. He just took out our GW, but the kill shot on the Cromwell came from the GW. So it was an eye for an eye on that one. And the game is over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results, and it was an ace tanker for Clean Sweeper Marksman in the StuG III Ausf. He also managed to get his first mark of excellence from that battle, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he managed to get 5 in total, a Pascucci's medal for getting 2 enemy Arty, and yes, he got a Top Gun for getting 6 enemy kills. His win rate from the battle, 8,672, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score and see where he stood. Well, he did get the highest damage in the game, but no high caliber. I don't think this was 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. 1,741 to Clean Sweeper, and the next high scorer was in fact that, pardon me, the enemy Hummel, who managed to get 1,618 hit points. My voice is going, must be I've commentated too much today. And the next high score after that was the E25 on his own team with 1,345. The Hummel on his own team also managed to get a Confederate in that game. When it came to kills, he got the highest number with 6, 3 kills to the GW Panther on his own team, and 3 kills to the Cromwell as well. And remember, those two guys killed each other right at the end. And when it came to base XP, yes, it's Clean Sweeper Marksman on that one, so technically he's got the top in all 3 columns. Yeah, well actually he does. 1,020 base experience points. He's the only one to get over 1,000. The next highest being the GW Panther with 624, and then the E25 with 580. He fired 25 rounds in that game, got 18 direct hits and 16 penetrations, damage of 1,741 hit points, all of it at, no, sorry, there was some of it at long range, 900 hit points at long range. What am I saying? Those were the shots on the KV-1 as well. 2 hits received, 1 was a penetration, 1 by way of splash. That was from the GW Panther, who went down fighting. And 2 enemy vehicles spotted. Those are the Artys. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 789 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 37,064 credits, got 1,779 from completing holiday ops, and 38,843 credits altogether. But he did fire some premium ammo, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually ended up with a loss of 25,718 credits. 1,530 XP, 9,180 from holiday ops, took away 10,710 experience points altogether. So not a bad game in the StuG III G. He's got his first mark and he got an ace tanker, but not the first time he's had an ace tanker in this vehicle. Nice set of medals. It's just a pity he didn't get the high caliber at the end, but there you go. Can't get everything sometimes. But if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.